Hi everyone, this is Loren Fogelman
And Stephen Fogelman
with Business Success Solution, and we are here to talk about one of my favorite topics.
Pricing?
Pricing!
There you go.
Basically, we want to really focus on whether your fees reflect your value, if your prices are in the right place or not. As I was doing some research for this, I came across some statistics by McKinsey, who is an analyst firm. They say that 80 to 90% of business owners set their prices too low. 80 to 90%, that is like a whopping high figure.
Wow, yeah.
And a lot of times you might set low prices in order to attract new clients in the beginning. That's because you need some cash flow, you need some affirmation that you are actually offering a valuable service to other people. But as your business grows, you might not adjust your rates as quickly as you thought you were, because raising your rates is probably one of the most difficult things that you do.
So as a result, you end up working too hard for too little money.
Yeah, well, that's a problem, right? Because then you feel like a slave to your business.
Exactly, yeah.
I've been there too, where I was working much, much too hard when we had our agency, and it led to burnout, it led to me sacrificing personal time, and it created what I call an upper limit problem. An upper limit problem is when you connect your fees to time, and when you have maxed out on time, you've maxed out on your earning potential as well. What I have seen for so many accounting professionals I speak with, as well as from my own experience, it leads to burnout, it causes overwhelm, and basically it's not really sustainable for the long run.
Right, so things may look good from an outsider's perspective. However, because you're busy working for your clients, but if you do the math, then you realize that you're not being very profitable. In fact, I would believe that some of your clients may even cause you to lose money.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, attracting price-sensitive or low-value clients because you have low fees is not actually an ideal strategy, because, as you know, those clients can be costly in so many ways, emotionally as well as financially. But basically, if you feel that that's you, then it's time to up-level your business and also adjust your rates to really reflect the value that you offer to your current clients.
Right, and the first way to do that is by confidence. It's really your personal value. So don't apologize for your rates. Really step up and really own those rates.
And part of what I talk about over and over again is communicate. So we're giving you 5 steps on how to be able to start to correct this. The first one was confidence.
Yep.
The next one is communicate. What you want to do is, when you're messaging out there, whether it's in person, whether speaking to someone, or if it's in text where you're writing about something, you want to focus on the results as opposed to the functions and a task. And basically, think about what would be the advantage of someone working with you. What are the problems that you solve? What is it they no longer have to tolerate? Those are some of the things you actually want to emphasize in your messaging, as opposed to the different tasks and functions that you might be offering. The other thing is choices. What you want to do is, when you're talking with a potential client, is give them options about how to work with you. Package and bundle your services together and have each one of those packages be outcome-based. It's one of those things that I roll up my sleeves and I do with my clients, because that is one of the best ways to start to separate your fees and time.
So how long do you want to tolerate your upper limit problem? You know what you want, but oftentimes it's really a matter of tolerating it before and going into action mode.
Yeah, and that's step number 4, which has courage instead of confidence. I know that for me, a lot of times I think about, I want to be confident before I start doing something. However, that's not what usually is in my best interest and actually going to help me grow to that next level of success. Really challenging my limits. Challenging my limits takes courage, not confidence. The confidence comes later.
Right.
And then the other thing, step number 5, is calibrate. Realize that pricing is something that you're continuing to look at, you're continuing to adjust. And yes, as you adjust your new rates, Some people might not agree with that because they might be more price sensitive. They value a low price as opposed to your high level services. And I recently actually just did this with a client last week. What we did is when we started to look at these things and that calibration of adjusting her rates, we realized that even if she raised her rates and lost 10% of her lowest paying clients, she actually would be earning more money and she would be working less hours, which gives it back some of her personal time. But the other thing is, if she wanted to, it creates room for her to open up space for a high value client. So let's just go through those 5 steps real quickly, Steve,
Sure.
on how to be able to really adjust your fees.
Right. First one is confidence, your personal value. Don't apologize for your rates.
Next is communicate, focus on the results, not the process. And then there's choices, where you want to package your services offering options of how to work with you.
And then the next one is courage. How long do you want to tolerate your upper limit problem?
After that is calibrate. Let's go ahead and adjust your rates, getting them back on course in order for them to really reflect your value.
So let us know how this would be different for you if you really had more time and you could get greater revenue.
The other thing is, let's just be brutally honest. If you've been wondering if your prices are too low, they probably are.
Absolutely.
Yep. I'm sorry to be the one here giving you that hard truth, but if you've been thinking that they're too low, then they absolutely are too low. And rather than tolerate that upper limit problem any longer, where you can't earn anymore because you maxed out on your personal time, you've sacrificed too much already, then it is possible to fix that. And when we do that, not only do you increase your income, you end up with better clients who actually value and respect what you have to offer. And if that interests you, I actually have recently created a brand new free item resource that's going to help you. I created a price with confidence calculator where we remove the guesswork. I'm getting so excited. I'm just stumbling all over my words. We remove the guesswork. You get to actually figure out where your rates ought to be. And by doing that, you actually are able to price your services with confidence. You know the value of a client. So I'm going to just say, go ahead and grab my price your services with confidence calculator. I'll go ahead and put that in the links below so you can go ahead and grab it. It's a free calculator, price your services, and then you're going to be able to know exactly where you want your rates to be, know the value of a client, and also have awareness as to how many hours you want to be working in your business in order to no longer feel burnout and feel that you're sacrificing your personal time in order to earn an income. So basically, that is it. Is there anything else that you can think of?
No, I think it's important for them to grab the price calculator here at www.businessisasolution.com/calculator.
Yes, you can go ahead right now if you wanted to grab the price calculator. It's a free resource to confidently price your services at businesssuccesssolution.com/calculator. And I will go ahead and put that in the link below as well. So thank you so much. Let me know what you took away from this, if there were any insights, anything that you'd like to know more about pricing your services and being able to earn a great income, really deeply serving your client without having to feel like you're being a slave to your business. Loren Fogelman.
Stephen Fogelman.
Showing accounting professionals how to double your income.
Working half the time.
Take care.
Bye-bye.